Sonia Clark has been attending this church in Pickering for 17 years. Just 3 Sundays ago, she and her husband Gary and their 2.5-year-old son Joash were here to wish the pastor a happy birthday before Gary, who drove a truck for a living, left for Chicago with 7 loads of freight.
It's something that he's always wanted to do, to drive trucks, so I said okay.
On October 9th, Gary pulled into South Chicago to visit his brother, parking just a few doors down from his home. Around 8:15, police say the 39-year-old was found dead in the cab of the truck. Sonia got a call from Gary's sister a few hours later.
She said they just robbed, shot, and killed Gary. I said, what? Because I was in my sleep. I said, what? I said, my Gary?
An attempted robbery turned deadly. Clark says police have told her 2 people are in custody and are trying to connect them to other crimes, though no charges have been laid.
My husband should not have to lose his life like that. You know, if it was money they needed, you know, yes, he had cards on him. Take him to the machine. Let him get money and give it to you.
Pastor Audley Castro, a close friend of the families, believes it could have been worse.
He wanted his family to come along with him, but of course Sonia, not prepared, said, you know, Gary, next trip, not this one. And so he ended up rushing out the door.
Clark was a devoted father, husband, and Christian who was starting his own church in Oshawa. Castro says the case highlights why he must continue to deter youth from a life of crime.
We had a report done on some of the work that we've been doing in curbing gang violence and getting guns off the street. And 2 weeks after, we have a member of the church, innocent person, at the wrong place with a bullet.
Gary's wife warns anyone traveling to Chicago to do their homework before venturing into some neighborhoods.
I heard that the crime rate is very, very high.
The funeral will be held tomorrow here at the church. Catherine McDonald, Global News.